Hi, everybody. It's Tim from Tim Wagner Music, and I wanted to kind of address a topic that comes up not a lot, but occasionally when a lot of people are looking for a music teacher for their child or even for themselves. And one of the questions comes up is mostly when people are looking for a piano teacher. A lot of times they go on our website and they see a piano teacher, but then they realize, oh, wait a minute, this piano teacher teaches another instrument, so they can't be good. And so I wanted to clarify and debunk that myth. Actually, most teachers in general teach more than one instrument. In fact, it's very rare to find a music teacher that only teaches just one instrument. And one of the reasons is when somebody goes to college to get a music degree, you have to learn how to play multiple instruments. And most of the time, people already know how to play multiple instruments before they even get to the college level. And so just because somebody plays another instrument does not mean they're not proficient on the piano, for an example. And in fact, I got to read my notes here because this is so much here. Everybody thinks that Beethoven was a great musician, and he was. He was very gifted there. But did you know he also played violin and viola professionally in the symphonies in Europe, and he was also a guitar player. So can you imagine signing up for violin lessons from Beethoven? Nobody really thinks of him playing, string instruments. He was very good at, very phenomenal there. Mozart was another phenomenal professional musician. Everybody knows him for playing his piano, but he also played organ. He also played violin and viola professionally. He also played clarinet, oboe, and flute. And I also believe there's a couple others like saxophone and a couple other ones in there. So he was very talented and played a lot of instruments. So you can imagine taking viola lessons from Mozart. I mean, that would have just been unbelievable just to be able to say that. So the bottom line is that most musicians do teach multiple instruments. Can you find just a teacher that teaches just piano? You can, but this is going to be very hard. I would say pretty much everybody that we have on board and everybody who I've hired in the last 30 plus years has always taught multiple instruments. So it doesn't mean that just because they teach multiple, they're not good in all of the instruments that they do teach. So hopefully that debunks that myth there. And of course, if you're looking for a piano teacher and you want just a piano teacher and you're not quite sure, give us a call. I'll see what we have on the schedule and certainly talk to you. And also the big thing is when you sign up is also looking for the right teacher with the right personality. The personality, in my opinion, matters a lot more than how many instruments that they can play when you study musical instruments. So if you have any questions, give us a call, swing by the studio, text us, email us, whatever you like to do. We're here all the time. Hopefully that answers some questions. I'll see you then.